Ooh. So it is 12. I'm back home. I went to my like painting workshop. It's like a therapy workshop, and okay, just between you and me, um, how do I say it by being politically correct? Anyways, I won't say it. Um, and it was, it was hard getting there. If you saw the last video, right? It was difficult for me to get there. Or what? Did you see it? I don't know. It's like I had to really push myself to get there, just because I was tired and it was difficult getting things started and whatever. But so I ended up going there. I have one more session next week till the month of July will be off, and then August it's like a free for all type thing. And I was starting to do okay in the sense that I've been working on this painting that's become a sculpture, because it's many paintings dealing with the color blue and yellow and everything in between, a little bit of red. And I started taking pictures of it because I want to put it on my a new Instagram account and maybe set up a Etsy account. I just put on more light by accident. Um, but then I decided to do one of the pieces, for lack of a better word, one of the pieces separate, inspired by someone else who was doing something similar, and it came out nice. And I was getting all happy and stuff, because it was like, oh, and I finished it. So it's like I finished a piece, even though it's part of a bigger piece, but still. And I didn't want to touch it after that. Maybe change one side to blue because it's got a red border. But anyways, and then I was gonna go get a tape measure at Fabricville, and then come home. But I didn't eat anything, and It's not that I'm fasting, but I'm still cognizant of that. But it's really difficult, and with my mood and all that. And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna stop one metro stop to just get a tape measure, and then I have to go to the doctor, orthopedist, about my knee, and maybe I should go get some protein bars, but I'm like, no, don't spend money. So I came home, but my mood changed. So that's what I wanted to say. So that's what happened. So I got to be careful of that. But when I got in, I'm like, okay, I want to stretch a little bit too, because I haven't stretched. I'm all tight, which doesn't help my knee, or both knees rather, or back, or anything, or shoulder. But and I came to remind myself of the importance of breaking my day up. It's not the title of this video, but it might be a future video. So I'm just making some rice, and I'm putting some beans in with it, and I have some cabbage, and I have some lettuce, and I have some sauerkraut, and I have some jalapeno peppers. So I bought these at the Latino store. Oh, they're lima beans. Oh, that's nothing spectacular. But I bought something else that was like corn or something. Where is it? This was the other day. It's expensive. Peeled mote corn. Mote pelado. I don't know. White corn. Let's see how that goes. So I do spend more at that Latino shop, which is right next to my work, as opposed to going to the regular grocery store, because it's so much nicer, even though it's crowded and it's small and it's cramped. Not crowded, I mean cramped. So when it does get crowded, I mean an extra couple of people, it's kind of chaotic, but I like it. But a lot of things are expensive. So I'm trying workarounds with it. And I found one workaround with that. I bought the cabbage there. But oatmeal, they have it in individual packs. Now I know it's not the big cut, but I was like, this is pretty cheap. So I might as well do that. Because I'm not going to go to 2 different stores. I'm just going to get what I get there. So at least I have workarounds for when I'm not able to go to a big store and get the basics at a cheaper price. So shouldn't stop me. So that's it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some of the lettuce and some of the cabbage in here and just eat it raw with the beans and the rice. The beans are going to be cold. I don't care. Did this just get all crappy? I'm gonna eat it anyways. I'm not gonna wash it. Because I don't care. Gotta turn this off. Okay, the basmati rice is cooking. And there's a shop nearby. I mentioned this in another video where I could just get lots of rice, lots of everything. Beans, all that stuff in big bulky bags, and some sauces and a lot of stuff. So I'm very fortunate for that. It's right by the metro. Prices are good. Happy about that. Did I just say happy? Is my mood changing? Does it seem like it? Maybe. I gotta take this off the heat, even though it's off. When you're dealing with like these electric burners that are like part of the ceramic, you have to remove the thing from the heat because it keeps boiling, even though I turned off the heat. I'm gonna put some of this lettuce in too. I bought this at the Latino shop because there's not many vegetables there. I mean, they have plantains. I don't always have a taste for plantains. Although I do like the plantains when I fry them or, on the skillet. And I put adobo on it, like salty stuff on it. Salt and sweet, that's how I learned to figure that out. So I'm even putting that stuff on pancakes when I make them. Even though I put the sweetener on it, then I mix it up with adobo, or I think I learned that from the God, my mood's changing. I even got that from because I use a cast iron skillet, and it would have this, not spicy, what do you call it? Savory, that's what people are saying. Savory, basically salty stuff. Residue, and then it mixes in with the pancake stuff I make, and it tastes good. So you kind of learn just to mix all the flavors up, or at least I do. It's all good. So that's kind of cool. And it's never the same. So that's how I learned I could put something salty on something sweet, and it's really good. I guess when people talk about, well, it still needs to. I'm very impatient when it comes to food, in the sense that I will just eat whatever, then let it cook some more, and not care. And that's the thing, when I'm not cooking meat or anything, because I don't eat meat really. I haven't eaten in years. I think I had 2 shawarmas in the past couple of years. That's it. Except when I did a few A&Ws when I was with that guy, and it's because I didn't establish my boundaries. Not that many though. So, but anyways, it's easier to cook beans and stuff, and it's cheaper. Put it in the crock pot, take as I need. Not worried about getting sick as much. Don't have to fully cook it because it's already cooked in the crock pot. I guess you can cook meat in the crock pot too. But anyways, so then you have to worry about cross contamination, and that's too much for me. As you can maybe figure out that this place is a pigsty. I'm gonna put some of the beans here on top of the lettuce. What's beans and some other rice that I didn't like that I bought at that shop. So I just use it. And sometimes I put lentils in or whatever I have. I make sure I get a lot of stuff. So I can just throw it all together. Put adobo on it or some sort of seasoning. Or sauce, and eat it. It's all good. It's so easy. So I got the jalapeno peppers. I got some leftover chipotle peppers. Got some leftover sauerkraut. That wasn't from there. That was from, or was it from the Latino place? Maybe. The best place of buying the sauerkraut is the Polish place, but it's out of my way. I went once. Might go again. Where did I get this at? Kune. Maybe it's the China. Maybe I got this in Chinatown. I don't know. Oh, I think I got it in the Sabor Latino. The Latina place. I still have some more of the refried beans. I'll just plop that in there. I like I just plop things in, you know what I mean? It's just so easy in the sense that I just throw things together, and that's the way it should be. So instead of having to worry about like quick getting to fast food and stuff, I already have so much stuff around. I can kind of deal with what I have, all these leftovers, and I can mix it all together. And if I haven't eaten all day, I'll eat it. It's fine. It's perfect. So, that's fine. Basmati rice, and I just plop that on top. Because if I eat too much of the beans, and then you gotta poop. It's been like that with the refried beans. I would have a whole thing of this with pita bread or tortillas, and then I'd wake up in the middle of the night having to go to the bathroom, and the light came off. I don't understand that light, but that's a sign.